In terms of our smart city potential,
Yeah.
what do you think are some of the more innovative projects that will really get citizens excited? You know, that they will feel like they are part of this new exciting future and they don't feel like technology has maybe isolated or alienated them.
Well, yeah, so you're right that, when people talk about smart city, it's a big label, but it's a bit sort of amorphous and not very concrete. And it's hard to say what is a game-changing application that will get everyone excited today. But I think there are a few opportunities, say, for example, in mobility. Right? The idea that potentially we can have autonomous vehicles as the first mile, last mile sort of solutions that bring us from our homes to the nearest MRT station. And this would be autonomous, no driver, so we don't have this no shortage of drivers problem. We overcome that. It will be reliable, and with IT, with information, you know the timings very well, and it will be a people mover system, so it can bring people around conveniently, and because of the automation, and if it has dedicated tracks and infrastructure provided for it, then it can be a very convenient, accessible system that gets us to the nearest MRT station. Right? So that's something that I think many people would welcome. Right? Now people talk about, no, I can't get the bus. Bus doesn't come on time. I want feeder buses, but imagine if there's much enhanced people mover systems using autonomous vehicles that help us get to where we want to go and bridge that first mile, last mile gap. That's one potential. I think in the area of smart grid, which we've been talking about for some time, I think that's also potentially a game changer. MTI has already talked about how it will open up the electricity market for consumers to choose their own retailer. So you can choose your own electricity provider. But beyond choosing your own provider, then the potential of having home systems, home management systems that allow you to manage your electricity consumption, that allow you to have different functions, right? Even a function, for example, to alert you if there's a elderly person at home, home alone, something happens to that person, then there's an alert through a comprehensive home management system that's linked to your smartphone. And then you can monitor your utilities consumption, you can adjust your temperature settings for your air condition, you can do things remotely, and you can also get advanced information and alerts all through that home management system. That technology in some ways is already there. I think you see more of it being deployed in other countries, not quite as advanced in Singapore and not quite as widespread, but potentially I think when more people get used to it and see the benefits of it, I think it can spread quite quickly.